time is it?
1 hour past bedtime.
What are we doing?
Going to a rave.
Yeah.
I am back in New York, and we've got a jam-packed schedule. Podcasts, press events, a Don't Die meetup, and even a health rave. First up is a podcast with rowdy comedian Andrew Schulz.
Have you ever been to a furry convention?
Oh. Because I know you're trying to kiss me on the lips.
No, I'm not.
I know you're trying to kiss me on the lips.
And you hate when people tickle your belly button.
Do you have apprehensions about the podcast?
No, I'm excited to play. This is a new format for me, and I like the challenge. I was watching a few guests before me, and some were there just to mess around the whole time, and others took every moment to be sincere. You know, when the opening was there, they'd jump into sincerity, and then Andrew and his friends would break it up with some comedy. And so I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know what role I'm going to play. I'll probably try to do a little bit of both comedy and like messing around with them, and also trying to slip in some new frameworks that they haven't thought of before.
Nice to meet you guys. Hi. Super nice to meet you.
Excited for this.
Fun nickname for us.
Hi, Kate. How you doing?
What's up?
Are you adjusting sleep for time zone?
Stay the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You need water? You're good?
Got some tea.
Is that part of the...
Just got one.
That's deli tea right there.
Yeah, it's got to be right. It's peppermint.
What is going on? Just falling apart. All right, shots, everybody.
The podcast was a ton of fun. I didn't know what to expect, and they were all really cool. It's a startup environment, but it's messy, it's overcrowded, there's unopened boxes. The vibe in their studio is just a bunch of people having fun. Next, we're headed to our second podcast of the day. This one is with Dr. Mike.
This guy.
He has more than 2 million followers. He really is huge on social media.
He's been named the sexiest doctor by People magazine.
Don't let his good looks fool you, though. He's serious.
You're not just a pretty face.
I love what you are doing.
How did you become this famous, sexy guy?
He's traveled all the way from New York.
He knows his stuff. He's amazing.
Do you guys know Dr. Mike?
Dr. Mike.
Dr. Mike.
Dr. Mike.
Dr. Mike! Dr. Mike!
This space was very different, where Dr. Mike was buttoned up, everything was pristine. He had awards all over his house about things he had won and done. Dr. Mike and I sit down, and the camera starts rolling, and all of a sudden Mike is like this tough interviewer, and now I feel like I'm in the hot seat.
If I tell you that there's less of a certain baseball card, the rarity of it is higher, which is essentially a shorter life, rarer years.
Right.
Don't we put higher value on that? So are you essentially making your life less valuable by living longer years?
If I were to live to 50, it's a finite time frame that I have to live. And let's say in an alternate universe, I live to be 90. I'm not sure how I would mentally reconcile with that and say like those 4 years were the best years of my life because I was all in on living versus, for the remaining 40 years I got to live, I got to see the following things or do the following things. I don't know. To me, that seems like a very hard question to answer. It was fine. It was just like it was a surprise situation. And then afterwards, he flipped back, like really nice guy. So it was unexpected.
Nice meeting you. For tonight, and you get a good night's sleep.
Oh, tonight.
It's going to be an amazing day. I am very excited. So climbing, we have a private event, and then we're hosting a Future of Humanity discussion tonight, and then a dance party at Ghost. Careful. Do not want to get soggy shoes. Everybody looks pretty sad.
I know.
Almost erased. That's breakfast. Hi everyone. We do a group hug. Everyone in, group hug. Everyone eyes closed. Center yourself. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, amazing.
Who looks younger?
Yeah, you.
Last year, I decided to, go see the doctor about my health to see if there was anything else that was going on, and I'm glad I did because they unearthed a lot of scary stuff, right? So whenever I heard about the meetups, it's like, you know what? This is the new me, 80 pounds lighter. I'm going to go out and meet people.
I kind of expected this. There could be a lot of meeting cool people. A little bit cult-like, but not fully cult-like, as he mentioned.
The quest for the Holy Grail has gone on for millennia. And, I think this time we're really going to get it.
1, 2, 3. Paparazzi showed up. Apparently they didn't want to die either. First paparazzi experience. The people that don't die at tracks. I say this every time. They're just amazing.
How's the rock running?
Oh, thank you. I had a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Thank you, Brian, for coming. Can everyone give him a round of applause?
Thank you, everyone.
Some games in the kitchen to start, and then we'll sit down for a fireside chat.
So we're gonna play a game to recreate, without the proper recipe, what we think the nutty pudding is made of. And Brian is going to judge, based on taste, which is the closest to actually recreating it.
Ian's ideas. Any influence? Hot or cold?
Nice try. Good effort. Good effort. Yeah, I think the winner. Thank you all for being here. Really excited to be hanging out with you. So the objective of our conversation today is that I hope to break your brain. I hope to introduce concepts that will change the way you understand reality and how you approach life. It does take some openness to do this because you're going to feel a very strong disposition to try to bat these ideas down. With one talk down, I had one more to go. It was 5 p.m., but we were in for a long night. When you're baby steps away from superintelligence, what do you do? If you piece these things together and you say, okay, we humans own knowledge. We are first principles thinking. We have dominated this planet. We are the ultimate alpha on this planet, besides mosquitoes. Now, there's a new form of intelligence that's emergent on some kind of time scale that's getting better at us on all these different domains. And it kind of seems inevitable. It's going to be better at us at most, if not all things, almost pretty soon. And when that happens, it's the steward of all knowledge. And it knows more than we do. So we are now removed from our one position to a zero position where we don't know. So we're basically saying we don't even know what's even happening anymore. What do? Don't die is the only thing we can say in our power. Yeah. My voice is almost gone.
What time is it?
1 hour past bedtime.
What are we doing?
Going to a rave.
How has today been as a whole?
One of the best days of life. Just the energy around this thing is real. And it's this thing where people say predictably, like, I think some people just think I'm ridiculous in my social media persona. And then we get into these gatherings and like, oh my God, this is real. This is serious. This is interesting. I'm in. I love this. But it takes some time to get there. And sincerity is not the currency online. No one cares. So, but yeah, it just feels like once we get people, once we get together as a group and we talk about it, then people are really into it. I'm so tired. I just want to fall over.
Why are we doing a rave when you're so tired?
Because humans want to feel connection. Humans want stories to tell other people. They want life experiences. They want to live. People think if you are playing Don't Die, you can't live. And I'm trying to say you can live in a Don't Die fashion.
Yeah, should we dance?
Dance?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I feel like I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Yeah, we got after it on the dance floor. Scott, you were out there, man.
Yeah, we had some moments.
We had some moments. You know, this was last minute. We were coming here for the podcast, and they were like, "Why don't we throw some events?" And we put together an entire day, and it was a little bit of a hassle, and it took us away from work that we really wanted to do. And we were like, "We hate doing this. We have so much work to do." Honestly, I'm so happy we did this.
Yeah, what a strange day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, it was an everything day.
Yeah, everything.